because that's when he basically puts his hands together and then attacks like that. But if he doesn't do that, then you don't have to be worried because he can block the other attacks. But really, you don't need all that space in order to fight him. You can just use the stairs here, because you can't attack the whole stairs. You can just drop on him, and that does a lot of damage to him, and you just roll away. This is a strategy that I've actually used almost all the time with him, and it looks like I'm going to win this time, so that's a good thing to note. I'm just shooting him for fun because he's been torturing me this whole time. As I said, be careful, and if he falls, make sure you're not under him. And there you go, ending of the cap redeem. I made that sound like I've done it so many times, but I died so many times trying to do that. Whoa, and I didn't even know that the dog is still there. This dog is still here. That's very, very strange. Anyway, to the depths we go. And the depths is actually a very good place. Mainly because you get a new ember, and embers is basically what you give to a blacksmith, and he will upgrade your weapons even more. So right now I have a limit to +5 weaponry, but as soon as I get this ember, it's going to be, I'll show you what it is when I get it, and it will turn that into +10. The limit will now be +10, and that's basically the whole difference. But that +10 will give me like so much more damage than my +5. It's unreal. So that's basically all well, that's all I really know about it. Oh, almost forgot. You can, with different embers, upgrade different things. So basically you can have a fire weapon, a holy weapon, and things like that. Now this guy over here is a right pain, because he drops behind you and he will attack you from behind. So I shoot him now, because then he falls down and you get a clear headshot, which are hard to get when you're in the middle of combat. So you might as well just shoot him now and let him have the damage. Anyway, all these guys are really easy, so you don't need to be too worried about them. That guy you might need to worry about because he's a butcher. His whole life is dedicated to, well, chopping up and cutting up meat. So just because you have a lot of bones and you're alive doesn't really get him out of your, well, meaty flesh. So be careful with him. But I wouldn't recommend going there first. I'd recommend coming here and fighting this guy first, this butcher first, just because he is alone and he is very easy to fight, really, and plus you get to the pyromancer quicker. Now the best way to fight these guys is, as always, get behind them and backstab them, and that's all I'm gonna do, except for now. When he gets up, now I'm just gonna hit him in the face, and there we go. And once you... oh, that's quite strange. Usually when you defeat both of them, one of them will give you a sack, and it turns out to be this one this time. So that's good to note. Anyway, here, jump through this, otherwise you could damage him and then he will hate you for the rest of your life. So, well, the rest of his life. So you just talk to him, and
Thank you.
he's from the Great Swamp, he's a pyromancer, and he'll go back to Firelink Shrine and teach you pyromancy. So, there you go. Now, here you may be wondering, how do I get past these guys without like fighting them and just like blah blah blah. Turns out that's actually extremely, extremely easy. All you gotta do is just move across this side and they won't attack you. As you can see, they just sit there. Don't give a shit. Now this guy is a right arse, so I'm just going to shoot him in the face, he's going to come after me, and I'm going to smack him. So there you go. Simple way to get rid of that one. And then this one is the same. Oops, I missed. Now the bow isn't really about damage, it's more about luring the enemy. Now as soon as you hit his dog, he will come after you. Probably just saying, "Hey, that's my dog." He was gonna evolve into a lion, just like Snoop. Anyway, getting back to the game and away from Snoop Dogg. Well, I forgot what is his name now. Snoop Lion? I don't know. Anyway, just get behind him, backstab him, and he's dead. Well, should be at least. Now I'm gonna get the ember, which is here, and it's called the large ember. And as I said, this will change your weapon to up to +10 weaponry. Now back here is a secret little area where you can get a shield, and also you get a little heads up on this guy. And this guy is a rat, if you couldn't tell. And this fire shield is probably one of the best, if not the best weapon you can have if you're not going grass crush shield. Now I'm just weakening this guy up, just because I don't want to exactly fight him. If I can, I will weaken him to about half health, and then I'll drop to attack him. But that's just my whole plan, really. Anyway. Oh, looks like I won't even have to drop attack him. Just one more, and then he's dead. So there we go. I had just enough to defeat the guy, and, well, the rat. I'll just come down and grab the humanity. Now, if you don't have the master key, you can use this. Here, there's a sewer chamber key, and this will open up a bonfire for you. So that's a good thing to note. If you don't have the master key, of course. Now here you really want to be careful, because you can get cursed, and when you're cursed, you die instantaneously. There is no damage involved, you just die. So kill this guy before he even does anything to you. And if you get caught in that cloud, pray that you get out of it quickly. In fact, don't even pray, just run. Just run out of there as soon as you flipping can. And I can't stress that enough. Anyway, here, if you are human and you're here, this guy will appear, Dark Knight, Dark Spirit, Knight Kirk, something like that, I don't know. And this guy is a right pain, but he gives you a lot of souls and a humanity, so can't complain. So let's just try to get behind him, nope, backstabbing's not working with the guy. So I'm just trying to back up so I can have an Estus by myself, but he won't let me be alone, he's a flipping stalker. So let's just backstab him, down an Estus, and then whip his ass. So 2 ammo weapon, and then just go after him. He can't do squat now. Oh, he dodged. Nice job, but still couldn't do anything against my clip. Now that he's dead, you get all the souls that he's got beforehand, and you pick up. Well, I got lucky there, and I picked up his weaponry that he had. He had a, what was it? A barbed straight sword, which causes bleeding. It's basically, sorry about this. My neck is very stiff and I need to crack it. It's basically the same as where is it? Longsword, except the param bonus is double D instead of double C. And this one and the barbed straight sword has bleed damage. And the shield, you may be wondering about that, is also has bleed damage, and it's basically, well, it's crap. Don't bother with it, really. Honestly, just don't bother with it. Now that we're at this point, there's nothing really to worry about. I mean, we're practically at the boss already. You will have to defeat a channeler just to be safe. I'm gonna go defeat him right now. I'm gonna go to the... Sorry, I kind of mixed that up. I'm gonna go quickly to the bonfire, in which now I have the key to. If you didn't... It was just in the same area as the sewer rat, so the giant sewer rat. And you can just quickly go in here, and you got the bonfire. There you go. I'm just gonna quickly level up. I don't know what I need. I do want to level up my... yeah, let's do that. Now my damage should be much better, so... a good thing. And I don't need any more of them, so let's just go with 2 humanity. Now this guy can be a right pain. I one time actually died because I was being very, very, very dumb and didn't take heed of him. I just ignored him. Whoa, that was bad. I really didn't hit any of them on the coming in. I thought I was gonna get completely attacked by every single one of them for a moment. That would have been terrible. Anyway, getting out of that. No, don't poison me. Anyway, you will want to come down here, defeat all these guys. You don't have to really, because they're running away, but you can get free humanity from this. Like, there's a high chance that you can get humanity from rats in this game. I don't know why, that's just how it is. But you also get soul here, so that's good to note. And you will want to defeat this guy. And the only reason I'm saying this is because you actually will want to defeat him. I'm not saying this just because I'm going to. This guy becomes a major issue when you're fighting the boss. And being very, very serious about that. Like, he will shoot you from the top of this point. Oh crap. I didn't even realize I was so close to death. Damn. Basically, you see that guy with the trident? He will shoot soul arrows at you while you're fighting him. Fighting the boss. And I'm not going to say the boss's name because most likely if you've seen this game, you know what the boss is. And I don't want to ruin the surprise for you. Just because this boss is epic. Well, it's of epic standards, so. But he's not difficult. He's really, really not difficult. Like, I find that he's actually one of the easiest bosses you can fight in this game. And I don't think many people will agree with me on that. I actually find bigger bosses easier to fight. But that's just me. Now these things won't actually attack you, so I'm just gonna